you're watching this video, you probably realized that you need to create a privacy policy for your site or funnel built in Clickfunnels 2.0, but you're not sure where to start. Luckily, I've got a solution that makes it super easy to create a customized and compliant privacy policy for your site or funnel, and in this video, I will show you how to set it up. I will not show you how to copy a random text of a privacy policy from Google and add it to a separate page in Clickfunnels 2.0. We're talking about creating a tailored privacy policy that is compliant with different regulations, adding it to Clickfunnels 2.0, and ensuring that your document stays up to date and compliant even when the regulations change. And all of that is possible with the service called iubenda. We're using it in our business to create legal documents and a cookie solution, and I cannot recommend it enough. But before I show you how to create a privacy policy for your site or for your funnel and add it to Clickfunnels 2.0, I want to point out that everything I share in this video is my personal opinion and in no way financial or professional advice of any kind. You should always do your own research, consult certified professionals, draw your own conclusions, and make your own decisions. iubenda offers a lot of different solutions. The most common ones would be the privacy and cookie policy and of course the cookie solution. But you can also generate terms and conditions in iubenda, manage the consent database, and register the data processing activities. To create a privacy policy for your site, you of course will need an iubenda account, and you can use the link in the description of this video to create your account. And if you use our link, you will receive a 10% discount on your first year at iubenda. Once you create your account, you can go to the dashboard, and there we will have a possibility to start generating a privacy policy for our site. I click Start Generating. All we need to do is to follow the instructions that we see on the screen, and iubenda will walk us through the process of creating a privacy policy. If your site is already live, you can select the site here and enter your domain in this field. And if you're still working on your site, you can select Under Construction and then either enter the URL to your future site or just type your site name as mentioned here. I will enter the domain name and then click Next. Select the country where you're based in. Click Next. Here we need to select the language for our documents. As you can see, iubenda supports quite a few languages, and you can also add multiple languages in the project settings later. Click Next. Select where your targeted users are. I will select Worldwide. The category that best applies to your website. And after that, we can select this section, Privacy and Cookie Policy, and click Generate Now. Now we need to add some information to help iubenda to create our tailored privacy policy. You can also watch the video guides that you can see here, but overall the process is quite straightforward. First, we can adjust some settings here if necessary. For example, do we want to enable GDPR disclosures everywhere? Select if you want the GDPR protection applied to all users or EU only. Then you go through all those points and choose the options that are fitting for you. If you need, you can add the second language here. And after you're done with the privacy policy, you can also generate a cookie policy. And you can see how to do it by clicking on the card up here. Alright, now we can start adding the information. For that, click Add a Service. And then you can either let iubenda to scan your site and detect what services you're using there, or you can just manually add the services. Let's add a few services as an example. We can add Google Fonts, Save Changes, Google Analytics, then we can add a Meta Custom Audience, and if you don't use the auto detect, you can just scroll through all the services and add the ones that you're using on your site. After that, click Save and Close. In the advanced settings, you may select this site, and after that, click Next. On this page, you will need to enter the legal information of the website owner and also the real contact email. And that should be complete and relevant information. I will quickly enter the data here and we will move to the next step. On this step, we can review the privacy policy that we created and also add some services if we missed something. And if everything seems to be fine, we click Next. As you can see, for your site to comply with privacy laws, you need a bit more than only the privacy policy. You can use iubenda to create all those things that you need for your site to be compliant. For example, the next step could be to create a cookie policy and the cookie solution, that pop-up that you see on a lot of websites, and then create terms and conditions. And you can find the tutorials for those services by clicking on the card here. And the last step for us would be to embed this code in Clickfunnels 2.0. Let's first create the page that we will use for the privacy policy in Clickfunnels 2.0 and then come back here to copy this code. So let's say I want to add a privacy policy to this funnel. What I need to do is to add an empty page. Let's call it privacy policy. Click Create Page. Click Edit to open the page editor. Add new section. Add new row. And the element that we need to use on this page is the custom JS and HTML element. Now we go back to iubenda, then we click Copy to copy the code snippet, and we go back to ClickFunnels. Hover over this element and open the settings, open Code Editor, and paste this code snippet. Close the window and save the changes, and after that we can preview the page. We need to click Privacy Policy to view the text, and it will be shown in the pop-up like this. If you don't like how it looks right now, you can also select a different view in iubenda. You can either use a direct link or embed the text in the body of the page. Let's select this option. Again, copy the code snippet, open the code editor, and paste the new snippet. Let's see how this looks. In this case, the text of the privacy policy will be shown on the page directly. No matter which option you use, the principle is the same. You copy the code snippet and paste it on your page. After that, you can just leave this page as it is, or if you want, you may add a header and a footer if you use them on your funnel. Alright, that's how easy you can create a privacy policy for your site or your funnel that you built in Clickfunnels 2.0 and actually add it there. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel to not miss out on the future content, and I will see you in the other videos. Bye bye!